Hey everyone, we're back in 76 and I have the tattered dress on. Let me get my bearings real quick. Do I have this alright? So I have a lot of stuff on me. That's right, because the very last... Okay, I'm alright. I'm up to speed now. Alright. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do today is all flavors of me. We're gonna be testing out different well, the idea behind it is we're testing out different methods that the raiders in the area used for killing things before, you know, they all died out, obviously. I'm actually looking forward to this because when I first played through the game and the beta and whatnot, it was a lot. I rushed through it. And as I'm going back and doing this, I'm like finding all these other things that I just like rushed on past through, and I'm not really utilizing anything that I learned from this quest series. A level 68. That's nice. Oh, that's cool. I'll be back. How in the world did I get a level 68? Okay. Did they just come through here? Did somebody high level just come through here? Who are you? What do you want? Oh wow, they're level 68. Cool. No, it's cool. I'm just gonna leave. I could probably whittle them down, but that would cost my resources. But as I was saying, I haven't been utilizing anything that I learned from here. I know that's like, we're gonna get like, well, that's a syringer rifle. And let me just stop at that because I don't want to spoil what's about to happen, but yeah, we get more tools, obviously. And I don't use them. I have demolitions expert, so like explosive bait. Hey, too cool. What's going on? Explosive bait could be really, really useful. I don't know. Let's see what we'll find out. Only my second time doing this. How are you doing, Tucon? We're halfway through the week. And I don't think I'm really excited about that even. I don't know about your week, but mine's been long. Okay, this is something I gotta comment on. I have no idea how I'm able to this place. I haven't logged into the server once and gotten the message. Hey, Will. And like I always have this place. Weird. What I'm saying is like nobody builds here. Okay, let's make a tinker bench. Oh. It's only stored, that's why. I had like everything but a Tinkerbell. Stupid iBot. I want to change my outfit. I don't really want to wear this. Let's put something else. Oh, that's right. I've got all that. Oh, here's got 2 right arms. Oh. But I don't have squat clothes. Okay, then I'll just make something. What should we do? That's a fun one. Too much. That's fun. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Okay, what else? Do I need a helmet? I could go with the monocle. Let's do that. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's roll with it. Oh. What does it want? Oh, that's right. Attica. Oh, okay. So we gotta go. Okay. First, we have to. I have a level up. Let's just stick this in the street. And there we are. Currency.
Now that you've got yourself some karma, it's time to see it in action. There's a mean old Mama Yaogwai I like to call. Actually, strike that. I lost track of her a while back, so just make it so there's one less Yaogwai to worry about. I don't care which one. If you can't find a Yaogwai, find something else that's tough so you can see the karma in action. I know, it sounds crazy to make a beast like that tougher and nastier, but once karma wears off, it'll be as weak as a newborn kitten. That's when you finish it off, assuming you survive the initial effects. Have fun!
On my main character Mac, it's 107. On this one, it's 15. Wait, no, it's 15 now. Yeah. Oh. And an animated good doggy card. Let's see. What do I want to do? 4 and then 1. And that's cool. That one's in. That's really convenient. Thank you very much. But Character. Like shotguns? I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, so if you get to this point, notice that you can just press L3. Alright, so let's do some straight. Or two. Or luck would be. I think it starts jeans until later though, so let's go here. Sort of. Cheetah Yao Guai with a karma syringe. We could possibly go. The path or not really a close fast travel point, so we're gonna have to hop to, we're gonna have to like the airport and go this way. Get this as a fast travel point. Yep, pretty much it. So the only time that I suggest you, the only time, like scrap all junk, there's only one time that you want to not, you don't want to use that. And that's whenever you have hardened mass. What you get from nuke zones. That if I'm sure they're gonna fix it at some point in time. I hope they do. You just have to put it in a certain category, but you'll scrap it and it will become ultracite. And you don't want that. You'd much rather have the hardened mass. So until you get to that point, yeah, just scrap all. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So far, that's the only thing I found where I'm like, no, you know, because it was, yeah. So, but we'll cover that later in the series. Just for right now, for anybody else that's watching this, and that might be further along, that's the only time. But, oh my god, it's clean. And it's kind of purplish. Ah, that's not. The legendary. Put some of this junk away. Now look how much my carry weight went down by scrapping all. Didn't ski. Oh, I see. I can use that to make a ski sword. I don't really care right now. So see how it saved that? Eventually they will fix it to where, I do believe that they will fix it to where the hardened mass will be in that after a scrap all. But for right now, just don't let that happen and you be upset. So. Okay, cool. The rest of the junk away. Out of here. Wait, what did I just do? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't need that. Damaged hazmat suit only has 500 resistance and not 1,000. I'm going to keep it for now, but as soon as I get a real one, I'm getting rid of that one. Why these two are separated, I have no idea. Scrap one of them. On me for now. Yeah, no. Why didn't I not scrap that? Whoa, whoa. So apparently they fixed the, explosive glitch. Or the bug that's happening with explosive weapons. I really won't be able to find out today. I'm gonna spend some time on the PC, afternoon. Set up. For me. Alright. Right, I got this at Poseidon, didn't I? What was that? Okay, so fire 8. Add a little more. It's 20. 8. 8 and 8 is 16. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't want to down. Long. Double check. Yeah. Don't forget, go into modify by hitting circle if you're on the PlayStation, and then you hit L2. Then you can pull up your block menu. This option is at the bottom of the screen. You can see it there. But always remember to look at the menu options because there might be something you missed. Yeah, level 3. Of course. Do I want to lock these? I want to lock these. Let's see how much that I have. Yeah, actually, because currently right now, I mean, like, springs are something you're going to want to hold on to. You're going to need them for repairing your weapons. This character at this level, not so concerned about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and lock everything. That'll get us some water later. This will generate some junk for us. Go ahead and get ourselves up to, oh nice. Well fed and well hydrated. Oh, that's good. And don't forget, whenever you're well fed and well hydrated, well, because currently I have this card on, I'm getting 30, but normally you get 20% disease resistance. So that's for, oh, that's cool. That, I'll do that later. And I forgot to activate Windows after I installed it, so I'll deal with that after the stream. Anyway, because I have this card on, and let's go to see that the card is, I get 30, and that's just rejuvenated. You could put another point in this and get more. It's something I toss in. But, hey, Robo. But normally I would say, like, I wouldn't build rejuvenated into your build. But if you have, like, not really using anything, like maybe let's say you're using Ironclad all the time when you're outside of power armor, but when you're in power armor, that's a useless card. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to toss some things that I have in endurance. This would be one of those things. There's another card that will slowly remove your rads during the day, and I think that one's a little better. Right there. Carry weight wine. Good enough? Go again. Let's hit the airport. What's happening here? Oh yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Into doing some events later in this series. Poseidon is the one that I showed you so far. But That was for good reason, because I highly recommend that you get your generators as fast as possible. Remember, Poseidon is where you can get the windmill, well, actually any one of the um, power plants, as far as I understand it. But Poseidon, I think, is like the all the enemies are like level 1. Pretty. Oh, let's go make some money. Oh. Up. That day. Hey, Vendorbot responder. Don't forget to swap out cards.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Good. Sounds like all. I'd use that hospital bed on my other character. Thank you, Vendorbot.
Resupply here, citizen.
No, I'm gonna see what I can sell you. So let's see. Yeah.
I am authorized to trade.
Not yet.
Supplies.
Later on, you might want to hold on to this stuff. When we get into dealing with mutations, and you're gonna want to make sure you have starch gene, other thing. But I don't know if that's something I want to deal with at this low level. We'll see how it goes.
Requisitions now
But just know
available.
that you're gonna want to become cautious about about your mutations, and you're gonna want me. Originally I was like, ew. I don't even like the sound of that.
Now trading for
And
supplies, ammunition, and
no,
gear.
I can't get enough. I want to get the marsupial, but anyway. Oh, and this one that makes you jump really high. Oh, I don't need all of these. And some of these too.
Resupply here, citizen.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna put on the rest of those. Oh, how much you want for that?
Be sure to stop.
Ability for an hour?
While
Not that
you
big a deal.
can.
I'd rather have 18. What kind of junk do I have? But that is so tempting. But we can't do that until I'm level 25. And so what I'm looking at here is what leads you into the excavator quest line. It's something that you have to just kind of learn about from when we were in the fire breathers. We ended up getting this. Yeah, because I'm level what? 15? It's going to be 10 levels before we can actually do something with that. You have to be level 25 to start that quest. You have to remember to go back there. If you go back and watch the video, when I was at this one terminal in the fire breathers, I was like, oh, I need to come back here. And I came back there, and it turns out that's where you get all these scorched receivers. You'll see me do that later in this series, but if you're further along and you've done that, you know, just backtrack and go get all that. Those receivers do less damage to everything else, but they do more damage to scorched. So, you know, come in handy. Not as good as a prime receiver, but also if you're like me, you just want to collect all that stuff. You mean there's a thing I can make in the game? Yeah, I don't want to make it. I just want to be able to. Different. I'm keeping that for ammo. Keeping these for materials. Keeping that to make bulk. I should do with this cloth because it's not going to sell. Yeah, I could get money out of that. Or not.
I
There isn't a tinker bench nearby,
authorized
so
to
I'm not going to make a
trade
big deal out of it.
supplies and equipment.
All we get out of you, but that's all. That's good. Make sure to make the rounds. Like right now I don't have a lot of these opened up on here, but when I say make the rounds, Morgantown is, responders. Charleston happens to be responders as well. Some of these are different factions though. White Spring is a faction. The Raiders are a faction. Yoga is a faction. The Free States are a faction. And I mean, I'll show you more of that later, but my point here and now is for every faction that you are aware of, there's a vendor, you know, aware of at that time. You can go jump ahead and go find all the vendors, but everyone that you're aware of has 200 caps for you a day. You can put on your hard bargain, hopefully level 3 have it. I mean, I think you can get a total of 1,400 caps. You're on a coding terror? I totally get you, Billy. He's in his zone right now. Good luck. Okay, the code file. This one's kind of cool. This is what I selected and it put very close to that place. Cruise. I've got a story for you from work. Oh my god. The answer is, well, you're not supposed to run the script on a computer that's already working. And I think you can figure out the rest from there. This is kind of nice. Oh, that's right, this is the airport, isn't it? Once again, this is something I need to remember. Look at these. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's some wild corn over here. This is fantastic. You need corn and potatoes and mud fruit to make adhesive, to make vegetable starch so you can make adhesive. So let's take a look. Where were we just? Oh, this is the airport, mind you. He's doing the forced event, and we need to go this way. I don't get lost. But apparently, north of the airport is some place for you to get some food here. And this is important because, like, if I wasn't streaming and stuff, I might actually take this food, run back to my camp, so I can plant it, so I can start the process of growing it. You want 2 of each, 2 potatoes, 2 mud fruit, and 2 corn. And then, there you go. There's a vegetable starch. So, you know, in those moments where you're like, I mean, you can start building up the vegetable starch every time you come to your camp. That's the wisest thing to do. Every time it's there, you harvest it, and then you make another vegetable starch. Pretty soon you'll be rolling in adhesive. Or you could just pick it when you need it. And you're like, oh, I gotta repair my gun. Crap, I'm out of adhesive. Oh, wait. I'll just go get some. Good idea. I mean, you can use it for food, too. Imagine that. That's what I suggested. Stuff a little bit farm going. Someone's camp. Let's see what they've created. I'm not barely. Oh wait. What? And then it's over. This is really interesting. Oh, thank you for fruit. See, now I have everything I need to make a farm. And just get some corn over here too. Yeah, didn't lock your corn. I don't know that you can lock corn. See, this person knows what's up. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For each 2, you can make 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They need a couple more coins. Blackberry. Let's see what you got upstairs. I'm just gonna. Okay. I kind of dig that. Putting them together. It looked like it was actually one poster. As I walked up to it, I was like, wait, how did you. Okay. That's how you got the power down there. I want to get the advanced power connectors so you can. Didn't lock your corn. I'll help you. Alright, let's go ahead and. No, we don't have scraps, sorry. Ooh. Lock these? Hold up. Oh. Ew. Oh, you're... And some people be like, you know, make fun of people for not locking their stuff. The person's like, hey, you know, they come to the realization, this will only make 3. And it does it in an hour. Let's see. It can't make more than 3 because it's full. Once again, it does that within an hour. It's probably going to be 2 hours before I'm back at the base. So, you know, yeah, there's a chance that somebody could take my water just before, but there's also about the same amount of chance that they'll take the water and it'll still be there when I get there because it'll regenerate it. I don't know. Don't make fun of people who don't lock their stuff because that means that you get free stuff. And then you're alerting them to this. And then they start locking their stuff. And then you don't get free stuff. And why would you not want free stuff? I don't... It's just bad logic. And this is where that house is from the one video. And I do want to start doing some build videos. That's another reason why I reloaded the computer, because now I have Premiere again and I can make videos and channel graphics and stuff like that. I might start doing that. Been pretty lazy up to this point, but that's also kept it fun and not a job. But yeah. I think that's where we want to go. Okay, so let's check in because we've hit our marker. Try not to get through all that. There's another power plant. Yeah, it's me from work was telling me. He knows I have a Fallout channel. Getting back into it. Never completed Fallout 4. And that's what she's and got me to realize that. I mean, Fallout 4 is running flawless now on my computer. I want to back into modding. Okay, I don't know if I want to fight or not. That was interesting. God, that robot doesn't have glasses. I've been really. elevator? Know what we're breaking in here, but like, as always, go 45 to the left. What happens? Nice and easy. It started to move. It went kind of far. Not very far, but kind of. That tells me it's 0 skill, so I can probably move this much. That got any better. A little bit better. So let's go just a little bit more. Going in the right direction, we know that. Just do this part really light. That way you can, I didn't let go in time, but you can, you might be able to let go. And the further it goes, the less you need to move it. Get it right. Oh, that must have been one of the challenges for today. Let's take a look at that real quick. Make a point of that. Make sure you feel a glowing creature. Okay, that rank up a perk card. Okay. Oh, the rest of that. Take a photo while only wearing a hat? Hey, Julian. Okay, let's do it. Only, like, what is up with this game and naked pictures? Like, um, come see, come saw. Ça va. It's been a really frustrating day. Right now, better, but fun. Take it off, right? Oh, I didn't bring a hat, did I? Okay, now come here. It too? It's gonna work out the way I want. Oh, looks like it is. Let's go. Alright, we got up one part. Face to the left. That looks like down. Oh, I will say this, like, I haven't finished messing around with the INI, and that's a little frustrating I have to do all that. I think I kind of get why the PC players are so upset. Because honestly, when you just install 76, and like I can run it at ultra, but it starts to stutter. I need to keep it on high. But even at ultra, without tweaking it, it doesn't look as good as a PlayStation Pro. And I was like, yeah, this isn't right. And, oh yeah. Looking at it right now as well, and I'm like, looks better. Gotta do some damage. Oh.
Yeah, what?
Oh god, yeah, I know.
Well, you didn't chicken out and you didn't fuck up. So that's a win in my book. Now
No,
put that
okay.
thing out of its misery so we can get to the next task. Oh yeah, we have another
Okay.
task for you
Yeah,
after this.
Rose. Just calm down for a second, Rose. There we go. Rose. Rose, this isn't working out like you said it would, Rose. Rose, this is kind of problematic, Rose. Not coming in. Oh god, Rose? Well, it is affected by it. I can't even seem to hit my target. And it doesn't seem to have a hard time hitting me. Oh dear god. Finally. Yeah, I've got 4 of these left. Rose, why am I... Oh. Rose, you're a terrible robot. This is how you treat your friends. Oh god. Listen, Yogi, this wasn't my idea. This is a fucking crazy robot on top of the world. I mean, not really on top of the world, it's just... Oh god. It's problematic. Yeah. What do we got here? Oh, so, yes, yes, please. Oh my god. Oh god. Great.
Word to the wise, that karma stuff can backfire on you if you're not careful. And take it from me, you don't want to use it on yourself. Unless, you know, you're really confident you can kill everything around you before it wears off. Okay, next we've got explosions. The trappers...
So I didn't get this. So you don't even have to do it? Oh god.
I want you to go make some explosive bait and don't blow your fingers off in the process. You're not a robot like me.
I don't know why the bear has springs, but I'm not complaining. Screw you, bear. There it is. There. Broke my gun. Oh, they're gonna fix the I was like, reading the patch notes for like some of their future plans rather. And they plan to fix the reload on the lever action rifle. Like finally, right? I'm right, yeah. I'm ghoulish too. Yeah, let's see what kind of food I have. Fill up on that. Wrong button. Oh dear god. You suck, Rose. Alright, let's go. The new... The last thing that ghoul held on to before they lost their sanity. And as long as I can brush my... I can't wait to see air functioning on the yogurt because I don't think it's gonna render the output any faster. I don't see that. I don't know any of it, but it might be able to render pre. And I meant to play with my computer a little bit more, but I ordered a Lego Darth Vader, an 8 figurine Darth Vader. But too simple. Really satisfy me. And right now, like all the good Star Wars stuff, like that's affordable, and I mean like $50 to $70, not $800 like the Millennium Falcon. It's Christmas. All that stuff is out of stock. I was like, what? And I just ordered some Legos. Like, got Darth Vader. Ship it. And now that I put them together, I totally want the Stormtroopers to go with him. But it's not as fun as putting together the X-Wing or the TIE Fighter. And if you're an adult and you haven't played with Legos in decades, I highly recommend, especially if you're into Star Wars, go take a look at those because they've changed the instructions. And honestly, it's like therapeutic. And then when you're done, you have this badass Star Wars figurine to put at your desk at work. That, show your geek off. Do it. What do we have here? Hold deposit. That's another. It's on the map though. I could look it up. I don't know. Oh god. Okay. My shotgun is broken. It's not bladed. Mining operation. Carry on. Okay, so whenever you're walking up a mountain like this in a Bethesda game, do you imagine yourself as climbing the mountain? Or do you think you're just like walking up the side of the mountain like spider person? In my mind, that it makes sense and I can accept it. Instead of how the hell am I walking up a mountain? That seems illogical. Apparently, time has stopped. Except for the rain. And a few birds. Strange prediction. Okay, it's starting to load in. And I was like, what's floating over there? Place of everything floating in stuck in the air. god, what is that? Do you hear that? Like, is somebody playing a mouth harp or something? Like, what was that noise? Like, that was weird. Like an old frog of the log playing his mouth harp. Cricket with banjo. Oh no, guided. No, let's just not do this. Don't. I'm not doing it. Not why I came. I got caught up. I need to do this for real. I haven't finished this. Not why I came here. It is pretty funny though. But it's hard. And I couldn't do it the first time that I came through here. Oh, hell.
Not us.
Oh god. Are we gonna have this? Oh, what did I? Oh. See, if we had started that thing, then like super mutant stuff would have started showing. And that's how I did the quest this first time. Outrun both Scorched and I didn't find it to be fun.
Must kill. Not here.
I don't remember that. Incense complete? Okay. His nails grew bigger each time he's... Yeah. Spiritual incense. Awesome. Night Rebel. Well, madness awaits tomorrow.
Search.
That's not creepy. Darksiders is only on Monday. Darksiders Monday. Red Dead Tuesday. And Fallout 70. I'm doing a full blood right here. So, I mean, I don't know if I can afford to wait. Nope, no way. But this is lead right here that you, ammo. So I would grab it if you can. Death from above. Okay, great. Let's see what's getting bombed. White Springs? White Springs. What do we have here? C1.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
No. I'm
Thank
well
you
away.
for your cooperation.
Oh yeah, I already did a whole playthrough of it. So there's a Tomb Raider playthrough on this channel. And that's like the same kind of thing I do, like I'm doing with Darksiders, right? But the Tomb Raider one was special because like I went ahead, it was a challenge playthrough, and and I challenged myself to beat Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Deadly Obsession, which is the hardest level on my first playthrough. So I was doing it blindly, and that game is terribly hard when you do that. Oh my god. I think if you do watch that one, get ready for a lot of frustration. I got stuck on this one spot for like 2 streams, different videos. Which means that when I get past it, it's very satisfying. But yeah, that's what they like, playing it on the hardest difficulty level for your first time playing. And you'll hear me say it a lot in those videos. I do not recommend it. It's brutal. Imagine. Piano bench. That doesn't help me. Oh, I can't wait to play Shadow of the Tomb. But that'll be a while. Whenever I do finally get an RTX, then I'm definitely gonna revisit it on the computer. You can see those sweet RTX shadows. It's magic. Listen, this is what happens if you do a lot of meditation and breathe in a lot of spiritual incense. Tend to float. I mean, and okay, and there goes a nuke. There goes White Springs. And if I was on my high level character, I'd be so at White Springs. Not just for the I can do this at any tinker bench. Not just for the experience on killing things, but back here. Of course I can't. Go inside. Yes. I do love the brutalness of it, but I couldn't do it with oh, Darksiders. Also, I just want to play through it. I just want to see this story on Darksiders because I love that. Like, I just love the whole series and the whole storyline and everything that's happening, and I just hunger to know. If I wasn't streaming that game, I seriously would like barrel down and do it all in one weekend. Oh, hello. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Ça va? The thing about it is if you... Oh, hi. If you stop... Oh, God. I can make it better. But sometimes it's just frustrating. Sometimes it's really just best to go ahead and turn. I'm telling you, to build your way up to it is but Darksiders 3 is curious.
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation, taking you on a spiritual journey toward transcendence. We will begin shortly. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings. And remember, your generous enrollment donations make this spiritual journey possible. Are you ready? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Good. And repeat. Let the spiritual incense fill your lungs. Imagine your path to enlightenment as 3 transcendent pillars rising toward the sky.
Right.
Now, imagine orbs of sublime energy around you. Reach out and gather them. Bring them to your pillars.
Okay.
This is how we will attain transcendence.
Orbs? Burning orbs?
As you build your pillars of transcendence, you may find yourself surrounded by discordant forces that seek to hinder your spiritual enlightenment. Banish them using whatever positive affirmations you wish, and do not let them tear down your pillars. You are strong. You can overcome this and any other negativity.
Excellent. That's embodied. But
sometimes the discordant forces prove to be too difficult to keep.
I'm sorry you got off there. Is that girl really trying to do that upstairs? Also, what's behind this door? Oh, a way out. Hey, that's actually really convenient. Where does this take us out? Okay. Down here and look for bus and... Alright, this could be a good end of this that quest up. Alright, let's find out where the creature is that we need to do. That's cool. Right there in the yeah. No, not a problem. About living on the edge, huh? And so what? Alright. Well, let's do this. Do this. I'm mostly making this playthrough for people that don't want to be bothered with a lot of stuff that's like happening around them. You know? So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump servers. I'm gonna go back to my camp. Then we're gonna jump servers. When we come into another server, there won't be a blast radius there. Well, there shouldn't. And then... What? Oh, that's me. Yeah. Let's do what we came to do. Otherwise... Yeah, that could be kind of problematic. That. I will take all of them. Scott? It's for good reason. For very good reason. There is a thing, and I don't know if they fixed it yet, but, you know, they're trying to work on it. I don't know if they'll ever be able to fully fix it. But, right, so there's a glitch that people can do. And before, with White Springs, anytime anybody walked into the area, everything would respawn, and it's fantastic. I mean, just legendaries everywhere, right? On top of that, there's lots of flora to get. Like if you're looking for yellow cake, flux, my God, White Springs, that golf area, fantastic. You just want to be the first one to go up and down the rows of flowers that now I'll give you yellow cake. But now they have to do it a different way. They still have a way to make it respawn. And I don't think that they're ever truly going to be able to fix that exploit. Because at its core, what they're exploiting is Bethesda wants to make sure that if somebody else is killing an area where a quest is that you need to do, that you will be able to go into that area and still do your quest. To make that happen, they're having all the respawns respawn. Or the spawns respawn. That makes more sense. They're doing this for the enjoyment of the people. So, I mean, because like if you played some MMOs and stuff and you show up to some area and you're just like, great, I just need to kill some stuff. No, the army of robots at White Springs is actually something that they're trying to fix. That's not supposed to happen. It's the ghouls. Have you ever been there and you see all those ghouls coming out, all those bloated ghouls rushing out of the golf club? that's what they're going for. Because you can just stand on the thing, the ghouls can't get you, and you can just kill them all. Pick up a load of legendaries. And then there's a way to trigger the spawn to happen again. And so when you're with a group of people that know what they're doing, then it's just infinite legendary. Well, you know, for a couple hours anyways. And you're probably going to get some sort of upgrade. But for me, like, I mean, that's really cool. And, to, you know, it's probably not good for the server. And it's making the game, like, crash and like that. But, hey, Kristen. But, like, you can get, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, the thing is about the nuke zone is, let me explain this to you. So when you go into a nuke zone, everything in that area changes. The enemies get bigger and better. You know what? We gotta go down there. Let's go see. No, let's go see White Springs for the first time on this series. Take the railroad. Have to like wind around, but yeah. So whenever you get into there, whenever you're in that zone, the enemies become harder. The loot becomes better, but then you also get materials that you need for building high-level stuff, like high radiation fluids, glowing mass, hardened mass, raw flux. The raw flux will expire. So what you have to do is get as much of it as you can before it's going to expire. Get to a chemistry bench, combine it with hardened mass, glowing mass, and high radiation fluids to create a stable version of it. So you're going to need a lot of these to build some of the better power armor, to build some of the better modifications for your power armor, and to build a lot of the real endgame stuff. And I mean the stuff that you get off of killing the Scorch Beast Queen. The decontamination arch, ultrasight armor, prime receivers. These are all things that you get off the Scorch Beast Queen. You know, plans to do these things, and they all require stable flux. So when you get to a higher level, and when you see a nuke, when you see a blast zone, you're going to be excited. I mean, yeah, you can join into the exploit and get the crazy amounts of experience and legendaries. That's a choice. But what they intended was for you to get some extra experience out of there, of course. Not for it to be exploited, of course. But the other thing is to get all those materials. I am 2 crimson? I'm 2 crimson and 2 cobalt flux away from being able to make a decontamination arch. And so, like, when you start getting mutations and you want to keep them, I know they have negative effects to them, but you can balance that out. And you can, I have this one mutation that makes me do more damage the less hit points I have. But the drawback is it lowers your hit points by 50. But the amount of damage is like amazing. And then I can compound that with other things, and so you'll take the hit and you learn what to do with your character. And the reason why I bring this up though is because you don't want to be really careful with Radaway. I mean, you can get yourself starched jeans, but if you've got a decontamination arch, it'll be really nice. And then you talk about saving money. What's up, Joe? Talk about saving money. You know, if you have a decontamination arch, you really only have to use your Radaway when you're out in the field. And you can't get away. Overdrive. Otherwise, you would sell your Radaway. Go hit all the vendors and sell it throughout the course of every time you log on, once a day, and make all your caps that way. So, but it's more like you're probably gonna want like the awesome ultrasight armor and all the amazing add-ons for that. I'm doing well, Joe. I'm doing okay. It's been a stressful day, but I'm doing much better now. Hey, what's up, disease? Okay, no, you're only level 42. I'm just gonna run. Alright, so we're in White Springs. White Springs is the hub. Let's see if we can get to... Yeah, please do that. Okay, so the robots here at White Springs... Oh, I see you. Get the out of here. Oh, that's cool. White Springs has robots here to protect it. If you attack those robots, you're gonna get what's coming to you. But we're gonna use those robots to help us right now, because they're not gonna be too friendly towards all these ghouls that are chasing after me. And there we go. All right. Okay, so this is what you're talking about, Scott, right here. This is a bug that's happening, and yeah, it's on our list of things to fix. The problem is this can cause the server to crash more than anything. Right now it's working out in my favor because they're annihilating the ghouls. Oh, that's weird. Hold on a second, I have to double check something. I'm sorry. Like that. I have 2 chat windows going. Whatever. Let's deal with it. Okay, so here we are at White Springs. So I'm going to take a break from the mission that we're currently doing to tell you about White Springs, which is a place that I highly recommend that you get to as soon as you possibly can. I didn't do that because in this playlist we are going through the story, but you know, it told me to come to this area to use explosive bait on a creature. I saw this big thing on the map. I'm gonna come over here and do this. Oh god, ghouls are... And they come in large packs in this game too. This is the White Springs Resort. Let me show you why you want to get to this place as soon as you possibly can. You might even want to set your camp outside of it so that you can fast travel to this area quickly. Just know that all of the shops you are about to see are tied together. Their caps are tied together. Oh yeah, the charred one's gonna be a pain. I mean, I can deal with them more on my main character, but...
Did you need something, mademoiselle?
All of these shops are with the same faction. Because they are all with the same faction, they share the same caps. They also share caps with the... Well, there's a train station right here, but it's a White Springs train station. So they'll only have 200. But take a look. So we got Doc Stanley over here.
For every lifestyle.
He sells your stim packs and all that kind of good stuff. I don't think he has any patterns. Do you, Doc? No. Oh, thanks anyway, Doc. You've got books over here. Nothing to... I'll be honest. What do we have here? Creekside Lodge. So this is going to be like your armor.
Good day, sir. Interested in a bit of sport?
Yeah, can you tell me why the Doc doesn't have caps, but you have caps, but then yet you don't... What's going on here? I won't answer. So we could sell stuff to this. Let's see. Nice.
Looking for traditional hunting leathers or something with more staying power?
Yes. Oh, that sweet golf club plan. Like, this way you can make all the golf clubs you could ever possibly want. And realistically, you need to make a whole set. You can get the walking cannons too, as well, if you want to be stylish. Realistically, you don't want any junk. And then we go over here, and we've got Tweet.
We offer a
who's got the most awesome mustache ever, right?
Evening gowns.
Let's see. It's got fancy stuff for you to wear. And That sweet walking cane plan everybody's looking for. That's epic. Captain sells toys. So if you can't get junk off of this other vendor we'll see in a second, then you might be able to get something off of him.
Every taste and level of expertise.
That's right, Antoine. Antoine, do you want to... Don't even... Okay, then. You want to talk to... No.
Another one. Look, this is Le Grand Gourmet. A place for those with refined palates. I imagine you are more accustomed to roadkill.
Oh, wait, what? It's a lie, and you know it. So she's not selling me anything. Because I'm not high enough level for the plans. And that's a door out. And then you have...
Sir,
oh,
may I help you, sir?
he's very excited about his job. And he has weapons for you. He has... Oh. Okay, so if you really want... If you can't find one, you might want to get the plan, so... Food... I don't think you actually sell anything. No.
Welcome to
No. Okay, so this is the big deal, if you ask me. The Artisan's Corner. Because this place right here, so...
Life is an adventure.
Rick.
You up to the challenge?
He has a few things for sale. And the reason why he's got this for sale is because somebody came through and unloaded all their stuff. Keep in mind, if somebody comes in and unloads all their...
Prepare for danger. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
Oh, I don't know. Interesting, isn't it? So anyway, if somebody comes in and sells our legendaries, you'll be able to come back in and... Really? You sold your Somerset special? No. I'm totally buying your Somerset special, person. That's ridiculous. Okay, so what else you got in here? I know I forgot to put my card on, but I don't care.
Are you ready for the thrill and excitement of life in a
How far away?
post-apocalyptic
Can you sell you anything over here too? How much you got?
This month's creative
I mean, obviously, we have to get those. I'm not going to.
courses and crafting
That would be sweet. Level 35. And so here's another reason to come here. Obviously. Go pick up whatever anybody sold off, right? But this guy, normally this is what you come here for. Normally this is what you come here. It's just that, and I think especially with this guy, because people come here for all of this. Look at this. I mean, if you're low level, and you can get yourself straight here, you have access to everything. And there's a stash box. So let's say we want to sell some stuff. Well, you wouldn't have to take it with you. When you get here, you'd be able to simply take it out of the stash box. It's a great place. Let's make a little bulk. Let's make some money real quick. Look at all this cloth. It's not going to sell for a lot. This is not something you want to make money with, but I'm just trying to get rid of it. No, I'm keeping that. This would make money. Notice it's 84. Aluminum is 82. So copper is actually worth more. Adhesive is 88. I make a lot of money off of copper, off of selling copper. And if you're just gonna use this stuff, don't waste your plastic on bulking it, unless you're trying to get your the amount of stuff that you have in your stash down, the weight that you have in your stash down. Make a couple of these. At least 3 of them. My god. enough. Alright, now let's take his money.
Artisan's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning. And the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Now, mind you, I just sold off some of the cheap junk that wasn't going to sell. The reasons why I did that is I actually wanted to lower the amount of junk that I had. I don't want to get in the habit of being a hoarder on this new character. So,
Life is an adventure. Are
yeah.
you up to the challenge?
I want to keep my aluminum. And I'm not hurting for caps. I'm nowhere near being comfortable either, but, no. I started a new character. So on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, on Saturdays is a 4-hour stream. I'm doing this series, this playlist, this playthrough, whatever you want to call it. It's all about being a lone wanderer. And also we're walking through the story. Like we're doing all the story. I'm not jumping around. I mean, we'll come back to certain things because you really need to, but we're really not jumping around. Like this move right here to go to White Springs to me is completely logical because you would get over here, you would see this place, and you would go, oh, what's that? Like, I know I gotta go blow up some sort of monster, right? But how are you gonna go walking past this immaculate resort? You say that? But not really. If you start to, oh, hey! What's going on? I didn't realize you. No. Come on, though. You know yourself. You've cut out a lot of stuff that you used to hoard. And you know that you don't have... You know that you cut back on some things. You know you do. But I think at some point in time you are going to run into, oh crap, my stash is full? And then you have to learn that lesson. Uh-oh. Well, no, that one's doing okay. Let's see if we can modify it. Wow. Okay. Oh wow, I love that pattern. That's great. That's pretty cool. I'm so curious. What else can I do to this? Does it have a hardened receiver yet? One adhesive and 2 screws. Okay. We'll come back to that. I'm gonna do this for right now. Got that fixed. I got this hooked up. That's great. That's the one I bought. Oh. Oh wow. So they kind of fixed it up a little bit. That range. Alright, let's go get some adhesive. Out of here. Oh, there's still some more shops though, real quick. This place, what do you sell over here?
Nothing is forever, but our jewelry comes close.
Okay, so that's like trinkets and stuff. What about you?
Welcome. May I interest you in our fine art and decor?
Oh yeah, plenty of people beat the queen. I beat the queen. Weren't you there for it too? Like, I think. I think you beat it, right? Like, weren't you with the group with them? Okay, so this one here is notes. That's what you want over here.
Furniture adds sophistication and grace to any home.
I know I have.
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention, removal, and/or.
I was with a group and they Okay.
Dave, honey, it's Joyce. I don't know if you'll ever get this, but I wanted to make sure there was something here if you came looking.
All clear. This sector is secure.
Nice, yeah.
Where to start? It's about 2:30 in the morning, New Year.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
79.
But you know.
I've been here.
Yeah, I've definitely been beaten.
Me, a couple of the staff.
Really?
About 100 guests.
Seriously. I'm gonna have to call HR on you fools.
Never thought I'd be grateful for the robots.
No, you weren't there with me. You're in your own. But, here, wait, there's one other thing I wanted to show you.
We made out all right. Even made me manager. Can you believe it?
I'm sorry, Joe.
But we have to go. Paula and I. We're leaving for Charleston in the morning. I miss you and the girls.
Okay, so
I miss you so much. Take care of them for me, alright? All my love. Always.
here we go. Oh, where'd he go? Not awkward. Yeah, what's that? The idea is you sit down on one of these chairs and they'll come to you. Hey, robots. Oh, and now you finally... There it is. So eventually one of these robots will come up to you. Eventually one of them will come up to you and you can buy food off of them. So I thought that was pretty cool. In the restaurant.
Ma'am.
It's Ultron. Oh dear God. And the game is...
Remember to secure valuables.
Oh, this is fantastic. And I gotta work on that. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun that we get to see Bethesda. Try to iron out all the bugs in a game for once. They're on survival. Yeah, survival I think is going to be more fulfilling. Resistance makes us stronger. That's what they say, right? Okay, so we're gonna have to walk directly out of here because I don't have like another... Pardon me, just passing through. Pardon me, just passing through a second time. And I wonder if that's a byproduct of that exploit that they're doing. It's like every time they do it now, oh my dear God. Every time they make something like, they make all those bloated ghouls appear. On some other server, that's happening. And everyone's like, why is this? What is going on? Okay, so you need further out. I think that's just what I think they do. There you go. Got. See, like, all these things right here, oh God, are gonna be, oh dear Lord, are gonna be excellent for you to, yeah, and that's cool and all. Those are gonna be great for you to get, like, a bunch of flux out of there. New world, yeah. Yeah. No! The answer is no. I don't know what the question is, but I can tell you what the answer is. And it's that goal right behind me, isn't it? Oh, you are persistent. Right behind. I can hear you. I can hear you. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, dear God. I wanted to... I feel like this is a scene from Zombieland right now. What's rule number 1? Cardio. Oh God. Please don't. Please stop hitting me. Please stop hitting me. Hate it. And that's right, you go back. Rhea doesn't know what to do now, does it? Or in the back. Oh dear God. Oh no! Look at the big brain on Brad. Holy shit. Okay. And then somebody. Oh dear God. Yes, 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 yes. I feel like that bit from. Oh. He's. Oh, thank you. And so this is what I mean. You could build your camp near White Springs. But people are going to do it. Bear that in mind. Okay, am I safe now? Last mission. Or... Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, that was a level 62 that was after me with his level 47 buddy. And see, look, here's another house. I really got with it. They went off on it. Alright, so the size of this mansion here, I can tell you, if we can get inside, there's not going to be much of anything. Yep. Oh. So yeah, let's take a look here. Oh, you've got the thing. What does that look like? That's cool. So see, you can see up here, this floor is completely empty. And you left, you jerk. Better look out, the big bad scary level 50. It's up all your stuff. And so as you can see though, a big giant mansion like that, anytime I see a structure like that, I don't care how impressive it is from the outside, you're gonna go on the inside and it's just gonna look like, oh hey, just buy this place? Haven't. Must be single. Let's see where we are. Oh. Okay, so what is this space?
All clear. Perimeter secure.
Excellent. And I'm not saying it's bad to have a place like that. It's kind of cool from the outside, but my preference is to build detail. And when you start doing that, there's no way you can build a structure that big. And I mean, not with turrets, that is. Because you'll find that the turrets take up a ton of space. Hello. Oh yeah. No, I'm poorly prepared for this right now. No, that's cool. Yeah, you know, you're doing that. See, where is it? Oh god. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. We good. Here. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, take the wheel. Yeah. Please do that. Please maintain the situation.
Let's hear it for brutal efficiency.
Nice.
Attention, citizens. You may now.
Trappers were diehards, the exact opposite. Don't let their name fool you. We called them that because their stubborn asses refused to give up their dignity. Couldn't bear to commit unprovoked violence. Pacifists. I don't know much about their special tactics. Did they have any? I don't know. Go find a death claw and make friends with it or something.
And make friends with it or something. So, right, Joe, speaking of death claws, the mythic death claw, like, did you get the one that was in the Museum of Witchcraft, or did you get one that was out in the field somewhere? How much time do we have? Oh, we've got time. Let's go make friends with the death claw. I'm not gonna survive it, but we'll give it a try. Oh wait, my health. That could be bad. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, this will be good. And then... Oh, nice. Ooh, cranberry moonshine. Tell me that doesn't sound good right now.
Subject deceased.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Right. I think the new design of the Deathclaw. I think it's pretty scary. So let's come to face with a Deathclaw right now. This would be great. What could possibly go wrong? He wants us to make friends, and I'm using air quotes there, with a death claw. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I can afford to leave that. Let's go. I feel like I'm getting a lot of lag now. I know there was like a mini patch that was released to the actual client, and then the servers went down. But, yeah, that right there, that wasn't happening before. That wasn't happening before. What if they're, making it run better, optimizing it for PC? And that's messing it up for consoles. Like, that's what I wonder. But that's dead. Gotta be some. Or do you think they're just like, meh, we'll fix it? I don't know. Thanks for that. The gator claws, yeah, in Nuka World they weren't really that big of a deal. But then it's gator claw, it's not death claw. Death claw. Death claw wants your soul. Well, especially what level did you start it at? Try him at level 20 on survival. Okay, so where are we? Good far. Okay, do it. Oh yeah, then they're gonna be real easy. Oh, let's get rid of this other quest that notice the air quotes, right? Make friends. It's right there. And make friends. Oh my god, the crickets. Okay, there's the death claw. The crickets in Nuka World are death. They are death. I've never been so afraid of a cricket in my life. They're not so bad in this game. Let's do this thing. Come on, y'all. Let's do this thing. Come on. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Death claw. Make friends. Hey, I want to be your friend. And I want to run like a crazy.
Whoa! Hey, hold on! I didn't think you'd actually do it. We're talking about a death claw here, for crying out loud. Well, you're there now. Either kill it or don't. You don't care.
Bye bye. Yeah, I am not gonna try to fight a Deathclaw at level 15, mind you. And that's all you have to do. You just have to run up through it and hit X and run away.
And running like a coward.
Hey, you know what? Rose, how many fingers am I holding up?
That means you can finish helping me out, so good for you.
On my other character, I did kill it, mind you, but it came back later. Steal from a super mutant camp. She wants you to die. Like, she's like, please, like are you starting to get the feeling that Rose is pranking us? Because, you know, like, I think it's pretty obvious, right?
Were known for being sneaky thieves. Let me tell you, they once hit a Brotherhood of Steel camp. Insane, right? They snuck right past the guards and stole guns, ammo, mini nukes, you name it. Right out from under the poor bastards while the rest of them slept. Next thing you know, the knights moved on out with their tails between their legs, and we had a new arsenal. Well, the Brotherhood's gone, but we still have heavily armed super mutants. Go steal from them, sneak around. Maybe won't have to fight them all. But really, all I care about is their gun stash. Might be a good haul, might not. There's only one way to find out.
Rose, dead. What it is, right? Why do you want me dead, Rose? What did I do to you? Yeah, I would love to find that in a blast zone, because that would have been some Crimson Flux. So like things like this, the silk bean, stuff like that, that morphs into a different kind of plant. It looks similar, but it's radiated, and that's where it collects from. Took it a second. Yeah, you just press triangle and run into it. Hmm. Oh no. Oh boy. Grandpa. That was Poppy not trying to, or trying not to cuss. That's what that was. Oh no. You want me to... Oh dear Lord. Okay.
Would you believe it? I've been looking all over for you.
Are you serious?
Congratulations! You have been randomly selected to win a fabulous prize.
Yeah, this is not the time.
Appalachian Sweepstakes.
No, this is a long time.
We at the Great Appalachian
I hear something.
Are you seriously? It's the prize bot. Kill the prize bot. Oh, super bastard. Wait, I might be able to take advantage though. Get over here. Get a little closer. A little closer. A little closer. That's better. Hey, thanks, prize bot. That actually worked out really well. Oh, you bastard.
Congratulations!
Prize bot. Got it like a... But you're just gonna... Let's call him... Watson. Oh, no.
Ooh, what'd you find?
It's a launcher?
Bet you could got some real damage with that. Ooh. Whatever you picked up, keep it. You've earned it. Okay, this one's a little disgusting, but it's ruthless, so I like it. Ugh, my stomach turns just thinking about this. Then again, I haven't been hungry in a while, so who knows how desperate I'll be when I am and there's no more food to eat. Kinda like the gourmands. We called them that instead of what they really were. Cannibals. I'm not gonna make you eat anyone, but let's go through the exercise anyway. I saw a roaming pack of feral ghouls I want you to hunt down. They're always good for target practice anyway. I'm not saying the gourmands had the right idea. Ugh. But no one can claim they went hungry eating human or ex-human flesh. Just use a toothpick or something before you come back to visit. I don't want to catch a whiff of rotting ghoul flesh on your breath.
Okay, that was kind of gross, Rose. And like a lot of gross, actually. Okay. Of course, you want me to go all the way down to Charlie. Okay, that's fantastic. Take it. I wanted to get this quest done, but now that's gonna be okay. Let's get rid of. Let's see if we can get rid of. Is there a bench over here? Borderlands 2, this is Rose. So Rose is the she's at the top of the world, and she's the last remnant of the raiders. Rose is fun. Rose is fun. But that's why she's sending you on all this stuff. Like, he's a raider bot, basically. And, well, you know, she's had no one to go run around and do crazy stuff for her for a long time. Pretty helpful. And I will say this, like, it's kind of cool that the game is designed to encourage you to see the entire story of the game. I know it's designed that you can just go anywhere and do whatever you want, or whatever you can do. You might be, you know, a little weak for some things, but a lot of these things. Oh, really? Oh, it's down here. I'm headed straight towards this place, actually. Yeah, but she's a robot. Like, a lot of everything that's still alive is a robot. But there's a reason why a lot of about every single one of the people that were here are all dead. That's actually what the story is about. That's what the story mission, whatnot, that's what they get you to. What is this about? And how can we stop it? so we don't see it again in the rest of the Fallout universe. Oh, that's right. They do to the server. It wasn't this bad. Oh god, yes, blah 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 blah. Where's that stupid thing at? Fucking 8 radios, yada yada yada. And why the hell do they have that? And I can't even find it, and it must be upstairs. And so, you know what? We're just gonna leave this place, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. You can't just turn the radio off. You have to find the radio and turn it off. On the computer, I should be able to get a mod that'll allow me to do that, but it's frustrating. What do we have? Seriously? Done? I don't really care. Take care, Joe. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's the end. I mean, that is the end, not pretty much. That's the end of the stream tonight. Like, I'm gonna go fast travel back to the camp, drop my stuff off, and then we're gonna call it. Tomorrow we're gonna pick back up on the same quest. And, you know, continue into the next one. Like, that's what these are all gonna be about, is doing the story. So we're gonna focus. I mean, I run off and do stuff on the side when it's appropriate, but I'm gonna do the best job I can of making this linear. That is really, that's what I was trying to say. Like, if you wander off and you start doing things out of order, some of the things will send you back and say like, oh, you can't do this until you talk to Rose and do all her quests. And you're like, what? Then they explain it. And you're like, oh, that makes sense. I remember she talking about that. Okay. Very cool, but you guys are scorched, so you don't count. Don't forget, like, only, like, don't do this if you've been into the, don't scrap all if you've been in the blast zone. Not until you've put your hardened mass and glowing mass and all that stuff away. I think it's just the hardened mass that you really have to worry about. The other stuff is in aid. But otherwise, yeah, just scrap all. And that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll pick right back up at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Like, literally right where we are now. So I hope you all had a good time. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.